This housekeeper picked up the cleaning spray and spritzed the robot's head. However, this small action completely enraged the robot. The robot mixed all the cleaning products in the house together, creating a solution with extremely high acidity. Then it found the housekeeper and sprayed her arm. Before the housekeeper could even figure out what was happening, the robot sprayed her eyes again. Then it pinned the housekeeper to the ground and poured the entire bottle of strong acid solution on the housekeeper's face. But Alpha still didn't feel satisfied, so it picked up an iron nearby and then forcefully smashed it toward the housekeeper's face. After one scream, the housekeeper stopped struggling. This time the robot was a bit stunned. It didn't expect things would escalate to this extent. In order not to be discovered by its master, the robot immediately cleaned up the bloodstains on the ground and then stuffed the housekeeper's body into a bag and threw it into the lake. After the master's whole family returned, it took out a forged resignation letter, lying that the housekeeper had already resigned and left. Everyone believed this without doubt, because they simply couldn't imagine that a robot would lie, and even more couldn't imagine that the robot at this time had already evolved autonomous consciousness. On this day, the male master brought the robot to the supermarket to buy alcohol and bumped into a man who also owned a robot. The two naturally started chatting. In order to show off to the other party, the male master immediately demanded that the robot perform opening a beer bottle with bare hands. But the robot felt that it was being insulted and directly smashed the bottle on the ground. The male master felt very embarrassed, and after returning to the car, he directly gave the robot a slap. However, it was precisely this slap from the man that made the robot develop murderous intent toward him. When everyone was asleep, the robot took out the beer that the male master had bought during the day from the refrigerator, then poured it all into the sink to vent its anger. But at this time, it accidentally broke a bottle nearby. The master who heard the sound was awakened, and they thought a thief had entered the house. So the male master took a gun and went downstairs to check. The robot, afraid of being scolded, curled up on the floor. Seeing the male master getting closer and closer to itself, it decided to stand up and explain. But the panicked male master accidentally misfired and hit it. Just when the whole family was at a loss, the robot endured the pain and locked itself in the bathroom. It felt that both the male master and female master were rejecting it, which made it very depressed. So the robot made a bold decision